from Egg Harbor. Now, I was talking to Brittany Rosselli a little bit earlier. She said, this is the Faroe Island salmon of halibut. It's unbelievably pristine. It's caught wild. And today we are gonna bring you it at a crazy good value, a one-time only price, the lowest price you're gonna see it at for the next 3 months. And today we're bringing it to you at $30 on Easy Pay for 8 of these 5 ounces. Now, what is halibut? Well, we're gonna talk to you. It's a white fish that's super, super meaty, really, really hearty. You're gonna get 8 of them in the 5-ounce size, and 134130 is your item number. But this will come home in time for Easter, and we have it for you at an auto delivery as well. Meaning you can get this every 60 days for a full year, locking in this price, this value, this one-time only price, and Easy Pay. But you just tell us where you want it shipped to, and we will ship it there. Now, Brittany Rosselli is here with us. She is the Director of Culinary for Egg Harbor, but also part of the Rosselli family, which brings us our #1 brand of food here at QVC. I'm so excited that you're bringing us halibut, because when I go to a fancy restaurant, this is always like the special on the meal.
It is. This is what the chefs are really looking for, a beautiful, really high-end piece of halibut. So this one, like you said, is wild caught. We catch this one right in the northwestern kind of corner of the Atlantic Ocean. So locally sort of caught for us here in New Jersey. But these are firm, they are meaty, they have an incredible bounce to them and a beautiful mouthfeel. You know how some white fish have that like chickeny pull? This one is more of a steaky, silky pull. So the flavor's mild, the texture's beautiful. The one that you're eating right now, Alberti, is grilled. I have some that have been baked. So we can grill, bake, oven, toaster oven, air fry, pan saute.
And the flavor.
So good.
Like, it really does have a buttery flavor.
Yes.
This is a fish that has like I feel like you don't even need to like really over salt halibut.
No.
Like, it has its own kind of saltiness to it.
It does.
It really is. We have fewer than 500 of these to go around. If you love halibut, if you're the person that goes to the restaurant, and when they tell you the special, it's like $40, $50 for one of these on a plate usually. Today, you're getting 8 of them for $30 on a credit card over the next 5 months. Now, you're showing us like these silky chunks that come out.
I have to show that because I love to show that silkiness that comes with this particular whitefish. There are so many different species of whitefish out there. The halibut is the one that stands up in those restaurants because it's easy to prepare. It's got the incredible flavor, but the texture. If you're someone that doesn't eat seafood because it's a texture thing, this is definitely the one to try because it's such an incredible experience.
I feel like halibut was the first fish that I ever had where they called it a steak, right? Like a halibut steak.
Yes, a halibut steak.
Yeah, truly. Because like, you know, like a lot of white fishes, they're like so like thin, they come out like, you know, like a flounder is really thin.
It's a thin fish, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Look at how meaty this is.
It's so meaty.
And you can do so much with it, right? So we're taking a look, like placing it on top of a salad, sure. I love the fact that we did this kind of sesame crusting over here with the risotto. That one right over there, Brittany?
Yep, that one is exactly like you said. It's the sesame seeds. If you wanted to do a little wasabi or a little mustard as your base to give it that heat flair, you certainly can. Halibut is actually one of the fish that I have to make crunchy for my kids. They are not, Faroe Island salmon, they will eat it silky, but halibut, you know, we really have to kind of fight for it. So this is a recipe that I do for the kids, and I will not do this for me and my husband, but I'll just take a little bit of egg and milk and then a little bit of panko breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, and I will take my 5-ounce portion.
And look at how big it is.
Of the halibut.
Yeah.
See how it's kind of like that transparent color right now? It turns that gorgeous opaque white when we cook it, but I just sort of stick it in my mixture like that, and then I bread it quickly, like not even dousing the whole thing. I'll just do the Parmesan and the panko, and then I put it in a little dish like that. And you know I have the finished one for you.
Right in here.
Here we go.
Thank you.
It's a little hot, so we'll let Alberti
All right, so listen, we have fewer than 400 to go around. Whether it's the fancy meal for you and a loved one, whether it's the meal that we're showing you right over here, which, you know, satisfies everybody in the family.
Look how gorgeous that is.
I do love that. You know what? Like, like halibut. It's truly like the 5-star restaurant meal.
It is.
It really, really is when it comes to fish.
Absolutely. And again, this one is caught northwestern corner of our Atlantic Ocean, right here. Wild caught, nutrient dense waters, really cold waters, just a beautiful area that they are coming out of. And then once you get them home, similar to the Faroe Island salmon, just defrost them, bowl of cold water.
Do we have them up here?
Yep,
Okay,
they come in that resealable bag for you.
You can get them just
Individually
like this.
packaged and blast frozen, locking in all of the nutrients, all of the vitamins and everything that comes within is all blast frozen and locked in at the peak of its freshness.
And these are line caught. Now that's important because there's no, it's not only the fact that there's no bycatch, right? But these are swimming in their natural inhabitant.
Exactly.
They are feeding in the wild the way that they should be eating. And so what you're getting here is, you know, just like we say with the Faroe Island salmon, right? That there's no hormones in their diet. There's nothing added to their diet.
Yes.
There's no fillers that they're eating. What they're eating is beautiful, kind of like what they're supposed to be eating in the wild. Now, the reason why I love purchasing it like this is there's no skin, there's no bones,
Yes.
100% edible, 100% clean. They come from the best parts of the fish. We're not giving you any of the parts that are non-desirable here.
True.
And one of the things that I think is great about it is that it's so versatile. Here, you're turning it into this beautiful, like, are we calling this like a puttanesca?
I was just gonna say like a lighter puttanesca.
Yeah.
Here we have the Castle Vetrano olives, a little bit of the cherry tomatoes. So if you're hosting Easter,
That looks
you wanna
amazing.
have something really easy, boil some pasta, prepare your fish, do a little sauce in one pan, and guess what? Easter dinner is really easy now.
And I always talk about a cioppino, right? Because I
Yes.
love a red cioppino fish stew, right? And what you can do with that is you could take one of the pieces of halibut, cut it up, place it in the cioppino, and all of a sudden that with the clams and with the mussels, and maybe you're even putting a Faroe Island salmon in there as well.
Sure.
You've got the most beautiful, delicious, delicious meal. But take a look here. This is why people love halibut. Do you see the texture? Do you see the bounciness? What's really beautiful about this is that that's just one of the aspects that people love, the mouthfeel. They love the flavor though, because it's
Yes.
packed with flavor.
It is. This is certainly a whitefish that if you were to eat it just like this, maybe a tiny bit of salt and pepper to season and a squeeze of fresh lemon.
Yes, definitely.
It's going to be enjoyable. This is certainly not a fish that you need all of the sauces, all of the marinades, all of the dressings to make it special. It's really beautiful
I could
and
eat this all
clean
day.
just on its own. I know.
And by the way, it's hard to dry out, right? Like, it's not like one of those fish that
Yes.
gets too dry too quick. Like sometimes with tuna, you can overcook
you
tuna
can
very
totally
quickly.
overcook tuna.
This one, like, really feel confident that when you get it home, you're going to be able to prepare it just like they do at the restaurants. Now, here's what I'll tell you. You go to the restaurant, they talk about halibut on the special menu, and you've got it at like $40 plus, $50 plus per person. Today, we're gonna get you 8 of these 5 ounces. They're a nice large size, and you're getting them home for $149.98. It should be $182 at least. That's our QVC price, and that would be a good deal. Today, you're getting it home for less than $150 or 5 payments of $30 with that free shipping. Vacuum sealed and blast frozen right at the dock for peak of freshness for you and for your loved ones, so you never get that fishy smell.
No.
You never get that fishy taste. By the way, if your fish ever smells fishy or tastes fishy, you shouldn't be eating it, right? That's what I always say.
No, definitely not.
But today we have it for you also with that auto delivery. You can get it every 60 days for a full year. Now, Brittany's showing us again, right? They do come in some different shapes, but they're fairly uniform.
So I was just going to say, these halibut are wild caught and they are hand cut as well. So you are going to be receiving a 5-ounce portion that has been individually packaged and blast frozen after the skin has been taken off and the bones have been taken out. But they are 5 ounces, so they will still cook uniformly for you. And again, just that beautiful, beautiful piece of fish that we can prepare. My favorite way to cook these, I asked one of my chef friends how he cooks halibut, and he told me, and this is exactly what we put on the package for you guys, on 400 for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And that's it. So 415 minutes in the oven.
Do you tent it, or do you just put it
Nope.
like right in the oven like this?
Right in the oven. So if you just wanted to have a little seasoning and a little lemon or tiny bit of butter, you can do that. But it's gonna cook so easily for you.
And you know, I'm a grill guy.
I know.
So a little bit of butter, a little bit of, I know, that's why you gave me the grilled one. A little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, tent it.
In the grill?
On the
Absolutely.
grill, put it on the grill and tent it on the grill. You could actually put these right on the grill if you wanted as well, because they'll hold
They're steaky.
their shape.
Yes.
They're not gonna fall apart on the grill. But here's your chance to pick it up at a one-time only price. Now, here's what I'll tell you. We have fewer than 300 to go around. We've got a lot of people with this in their shopping cart. All you need to do is check out and make sure that you have this home. It will come home in time for Easter. But when Brittany said to me, this is the king of the sea, truly the king of the sea. Everybody wants halibut on the menu in the five-star restaurants. Today, we're getting it for you with that $30 easy pay. And 134130, almost every single person is locking this in on auto delivery because it makes sense. That's because you know that good quality halibut is hard to find.
It is.
And Brittany, these are wild and line caught.
Exactly. Absolutely perfect.
Well, listen, coming home in time for Easter, I know we're gonna finish our halibut. We're gonna finish our really delicious halibut meal. But Brittany, thank you so much for bringing that to us.
Thank you.
That one-time only price goes away at 7 p.m. Tonight or while supplies last, but I don't think it's gonna last the show. Okay, all right, come on over here with me. We're gonna take a very quick break.
A tiny break.
I am in love with this top.
Are you?
Yeah.
We had to decide which colorway I was going to wear.
There were a couple colorways. There's an
There were.
Americana one
Yes,
available as
there
well at
is.
QVC.com,
Yeah,
but very
which is
limited.
super cute.
When we come back, one of our favorite cookie brands, Cheryl's Cookies, is here.
Yes, the final presentation of
What?
the season. Because Easter, right around the corner, it's our Easter pack up.
Well, let's get hopping.
Yeah.
It'll happen right after this.
Looking for the next must-have accessory that combines fashion and function? Well, it's been spotted. Let me tell you about the Baglini Khalees crossbody bag. This bag has built-in RFID protected wallet, keeps my